everyone, my name is Blue Rain. The Brony music scene is one of my favorite music scenes out there, right next to emo, and I'm not really sure why, but today I've decided to take 50 of my absolute favorite songs from the Brony music scene and rank them. I would go through the rules I stood by when making this list, but they're kind of hard to explain, so I'll just say if I didn't go by those rules, then the majority of this list would be Prince Whatever and Forever Free Brony. Of course, I have a rock metal bias, but those aren't the only genres you're going to see in this list. Just a majority of them. Alright, I hate long intros. Let's begin!
You're taking me to another place, and I never even said my goodbyes.
If Doctor Who didn't exist, then My Little Pony Friendship is Magic would be my favorite show of all time. This song, Universe, plays into the popular concept that Derby Hooves and Doctor Hooves, a parody or MLP Universe version of the titular Doctor, are the travelers in the TARDIS. I've always been a fan of that concept, and I really like this song. It's very simple too, just Meta Joker's unique voice and a piano. Twilight Sparkle's immortality is a somewhat popular topic in the Brony music scene. And Black Gryphon and Basic take their spin on it with the opening track to their record, Immortal, dealing with Twilight's thoughts after recently becoming an alicorn. It places far back here because I'm not the biggest fan of key changes, but I tolerate it because it's a fucking great song. Don't worry, this is not the only time you're gonna see good old PW on this list. The reason Elemental ranks all the way up here is because of the production, and it's a little bit worse than much of 2019's Reimagine, but it remains catchy and continues to be an excellent song, even with that working against it. This was a new addition for the Pink Side of the Moon Remastered Edition that came out in 2018, and it's the perfect closer for that excellent album. Some great guitar work and some heartfelt lyrics really work in this song's favor.
Which fell dark upon the young sister she loved, and grew only darker as days and nights passed.
If you ask a Brony what one of their favorite Brony songs is, they might answer with Lullaby for a Princess by Ponyphonic. An excellent, almost 7-minute beautiful piece containing great dialect and a narrative that will always remain popular within the Brony community, The Banishment of Nightmare Moon. Fighting Back is a song about Rainbow Dash, and it's really fucking good. It has a dance-like element to it, and that chorus is excellent. Basic's production seemingly never disappoints, and Black Gryphon does fantastic vocally as always. The raw and heavy Horizon takes the classic narrative of Nightmare Moon's banishment and return, and just goes fucking awesome with it. Very dope track, and Dear Celestia, I just cannot get enough of Princess Luna and Nightmare Moon songs. I can't help it, they're all just so good. You can pack your bags, buy your ticket, take your train. Applejack's Cutie Mark story is somewhat depressing. Forever Free Brony leans into this concept with a conversation between Applejack and Big Macintosh, seemingly before the train ride to Manhattan. Little Miss Toto does exceptional as the voice of Applejack in this song as well. It's an emotional cut from a great record.
From sea to shining sea, we carry memories from...
I'm sorry for somewhat dissing you, Violet Pony, both on Twitter and in YouTube comments. Anyway, I love this song. I kind of took it as a show-ending anthem similar to Goodbye by Prince Whatever, but with Violet Pony's unique vocal identity. Taking the narrative from one of the best episodes in Season 5 and turning it into anthemic post-hardcore is genius. So Long details the crumbling friendship between Twilight Sparkle and Moon Dancer as depicted in Amending Fences. Great metalcore riffs during the chorus, and Wubcake does great as the voice of Twilight in it as well. An excellent cut from Reinvent.
We all wonder what goes on behind the scenes. Now Now the earth has kept its brilliant blue and green.
The best song off of Emerald Eyes. This song depicts the story and thought process of Big Macintosh. I adore Haymaker's vocal performance on it, and it's just an excellent Brony country song. Black and Blue! This dude is underrated. You all need to give him some love, and he needs to release a fucking album. Anyway, Don't Hold Me Back Now basically details Queen Chrysalis versus Princess Celestia. It's a new metal rager, and I love it. It's so cool. A top Brony Songs list is not complete without this absolute classic of a remix. TLT's remix of Discord by Eurobe Brony is my personal favorite version of the track, and it's probably the most popular Brony song there is, just look at those Spotify numbers. I love Discord as a character, and this song captures that perfectly. I don't know the story behind this track, something about a pony named Screwloose? If anyone wants to explain that to me before I do my own research, then do so. I don't want another Delta V situation. I fucking hate that bitch! Anyway, this song just kicks ass, probably one of Forever Free Brony's heaviest tracks. Another song about Nightmare Moon! I have a problem, but Ghost in the Sun is so damn cool. It has delayed guitar plucks, a start-stop energy to it, and it kicks ass. A common Prince Whatever or W. Another cut from the dynamic duo, Black Gryphon and Basic, and their excellent album, Immortal. This one chronicles the dragon migration from Spike's point of view. It's a great electronically charged track with some cool synth bits.
Again. Oh, my sunburst, my sweet sunburst.
While I wasn't the biggest fan of Somnia Equorum by Lunajax, I did find some true gems within it. One of those is Sunburst, a song from the perspective of Starlight Glimmer and what her motive was for enslaving that whole village. I adore Lunajax's voice on this track, especially on that chorus, going from that hushed sound to pretty much a wail. Also, I've been dying to hear a Sunburst song, and this will suffice.
Your kindness won't betray me. I feel your heart and soul. Your kindness still can't save me. I choose to not let go.
While I found the Elements EP lacking in the production sense, what saves it is the fact that the Elements EP is actually one of the best Brony music releases out there. One of my personal favorites from it is Kindness, the Fluttershy song. I'm a sucker for a good Fluttershy song, and this one delivers in spades. So damn good. I love the story behind Starlight's enslaved village, so any song that tells that story I'm almost guaranteed to love. Koa's Glimmer is an excellent pop track with a little bit of jazzy flair to it. Its production also reminds me of The Living Tombstone, which I'm going to count as a very good thing. Don't worry, I didn't forget about Glazed Wooden Toaster, it's just that the big four from him are all excellent tracks. So I Raise You Nightmare Night. It's a song about the chronicles of, well, Nightmare Night, the Equestria variant of Halloween. Glaze and Mike the Microphone both do excellent here. You should have seen my jaw drop when I heard Violet Pony's harsh shrieks on this song. Daybreaker is this raw, garage-tinged punk song with harsh vocals, and it's about Daybreaker. Basically, Celestia's Nightmare Moon. I love this song. Chant of Immortality is a chant about Twilight Sparkle and her rise to become a princess, and also immortal. I adore the vocal layering and harmony. And Chi-Chi as the voice of Twilight is excellent. Oh, the first and definitely not last pick from Prince Whatever's excellent album Reimagine. This track about Tempest Shadow or Fizzle Pop Berry Twist is just fucking epic sounding. That ear candy of a chorus and a bridge, and the growls is just so fucking good. Let's not talk about the controversy surrounding Andrew Stein, who you might remember better as Mando Pony, and let's talk about the song Shining Armor. Both because I believe in separating art from artist, and because this is a genuinely really good pop-punk song. Is it pop-punk? I can't really tell. All I can say is I love the perspective from Shining Armor about Twilight Sparkle, and while the production is a bit muddy, I still love this song. Now here was a completely random discovery for me. I put in Best Pony in the Spotify search bar and this song pops up. I don't know if the song itself is about Fluttershy, but the lyrics really hint at it and the title is there, so I'm counting it. I love the juxtaposition of describing the behavior of Fluttershy, but putting it over this metalcore genty instrumental track. I really like it. Probably one of my best accidental discoveries.
My sister won't get out of bed. What's in her mind? What's in her head? Seems she has other plans instead.
The story behind this song is that Princess Celestia sleeped in, and everyone's so confused as why the sun isn't up. We get voices from Twilight, Celestia, and Luna in this one, and the skit at the end is just so comedic. I love this song.
How could you try and change who I've always been? What did I do wrong? I never wanted any of this.
Derpy Hooves is Best Pony, and Hasbro's actions towards her are unforgivable. With Between Fairy Tales and Happy Endings, we see Derpy's side of Derpygate, and it's depressing but somewhat cathartic, as Prince Whatever builds up the whole acoustic-led song to a glorious ending, where the electric guitars kick in for a roar of emotion. I adore this track.
Tell me, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you're finally free? Tell me, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you finally...
Another Derpy Hooves song! I interpreted this one as kind of asking her something like, what does your future hold? It's another excellent cut from Immortal. Common, Black Griffin, and Basic W. Before I became emo, I was big into dubstep, and this song basically mirrors that. It has 2 dubstep drops and features Prince Whatever's screams and heavy guitars. It's genuinely a cool song, even if I don't know the whole lore behind the album. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Violet Pony. I'm not at all a fan of Pony Life, but Black and Blue took a concept from the show and basically turned it into a metaphor for alcoholism, and it fucking slaps. A highlight from the entire album of Reimagine are the 4 R's. 4 tracks that tell a story of changelings and warfare. It's a 4-part metalcore rager, best experienced in order. Restoration the Awakening intertwines heavy instrumentation with more calmer moments, and it's excellent because of it. Throwing it back to 2011 with Rainbow Factory, a classic from the legendary glazed wooden toaster about the horrors of the Pegasus device. If you're a part of this community and you've never heard this song, then you're living under a rock, I'm sure of it. The production is perfect, and it probably awakens some deeply repressed memories within a lot of you.
This is the very true story of Dash. This is the very true story of Dash.
I couldn't get behind the hyperpop sound of the majority of Rainbow Disaster Pop. But while I was sampling the album, the final track of The Very True Story of Dash caught my ear. It's a song representation of episode 10 of Rainbow Dash Presents by Dawn Somewhere. The guitar reels me in, combined with the synths and the sampling of actual RDP episodes. Plus, it uses a tolerable level of autotune, and it's comedic. I love this song.
The moon is a perfect place for a silly pink pony like me. It's the most wonderful place for Pinkie.
Galactic Getaway details the point in the pink side of the moon, where Pinkie Pie just starts having a blast on the moon. She doesn't need her friends, all she needs is her lonesome. Let's see how that works out for you. Anyway, the guitar-driven instrumental really pushes this track forward for me. Definitely my favorite off of the pink side of the moon.
Though I never knew you too well, I love all the stories that Applejack tells.
This song is sad and sweet. It details Apple Bloom's thought process about her parents, which are absent across the whole series. It's a beautiful song. Props to you, Luna Jax.
Look to the sky, Celestia. Wait till the moon, Princess Luna.
Twilight! Fuck up Tyrek! Hell yeah! Frailty is a song that encourages Twilight to give it her all during the battle with Tyrek, and it's a banger any way you look at it. Milky Momo takes the voice as Twilight, and delivers these fucking epic lyrics about being a true princess within. Also, Prince Whatever's vocals on the bridge are incredible. Definitely my new favorite song off of Reinvent. As of now, Black and Blue's best song is Fall Apart. I hear a massive Deftones influence in this track, and it's just a fucking amazing song. This song is about the two paths that you can take, and although I couldn't really connect it with a specific pony, I still love it for what it is. I wasn't the biggest fan of the album The Highest Tower, but one of Forever Free Brony's absolute masterpieces lie within it, the title track. A song about Princess Luna. I give so much praise to Ellie Monte's... I've been saying her name wrong this whole time. It's not L-I, it's I-L. So it's El Monte, I don't fucking know. Ellie Monte's stunning vocal performance, and the instrumental somewhat reminds me of Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles. It's an incredible song. Remake's Rainbow Dash song lands here, and it's a 6-minute pop-punk banger. I want to point out the breakdown where the singer actually hits some growls. First time I heard that, I was floored. Excellent song. Glazed Wooden Toaster strikes again with his song about Carrot Top. It actually won one of the Toast Beard competitions as well. Rightfully so, it's an amazing track, and one that solidified Glazed Wooden Toaster's place as a legend in this community. What pushes this thing up in the list for me is that ear candy of an instrumental chorus. With the vocalizations from Black Griffin and Basic's excellent production work, and bonus points for that synth bass. Reminds me of the synth bass from All I Need by Radiohead. The song seems to be about Scootaloo, what with the scooter in the song's YouTube thumbnail. Another banger track from Immortal. The fourth R from Reimagine is heavy, screamed, and absolutely insane. It continues and ends the warfare with the Changelings narrative that the 4 Rs tell. I want to shout out those little chiptune bits that break up the guitar instrumental briefly here and there as well. What a fantastic series of songs, and Retaliation the Vengeance ends it perfectly. The best song off of Lost and Found is this short but fantastic rocker. Rained Out is the point in the album where the rain begins and Derpy and the Doctor try to escape it. It was also born of the remnants of the failed band, which include Forever Free Brony. Not fully sure on that, but this guitar-driven track is absolutely stellar. for the last few weeks, this song has just been pure drugs for me. Just ear candy! It's a song about Trixie and the red amulet that's featured in the episode Magic Duel. It's a 7-minute banger, and that bridge full of those dope fucking guitar riffs just draw me in like a moth to a flame. The song just sounds so damn cool.
You are so young and you are so free, but you're brainless, and I can't help but see that you don't know what you really need. Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Spoiler alert! Even though the Crusaders got their key marks, it's really just so interesting to look back at the times when they didn't have them yet. Crusader Are We There Yet is the best song off of Immortal. The acoustic guitar works excellently with the rest of Basic's production, and he even gets to sing on it too. Love, love, love this song.
Little fairy, tell me now, why this angel never leaves the ground? She's not the type to fall through the story's pages, start and end.
Don't give up, Fluttershy! That's the main message across the excellent Not Letting Go by Prince Whatever. A hopeful, post-hardcore song about everyone's favorite shy pony. Also, props to Manta Subasa for those incredible Fluttershy vocals. Another banger from Reimagine.
When they all see her come around, you know there's something there to be found. The lush beauty, like a diamond ring of the highest rarity.
I think rarity is growing on me as a character, and putting Generosity by Remake as high as I did proves it. This song is yet another 6-minute pop-punk banger. I love the distorted bass in the beginning, along with the clean guitar notes playing the vocal melody. It's an amazing fucking song.
Life outside of the wall, I could say I dreamed it real.
Can we please rise for our national anthem? This song is perfect. Multiple community voices singing on the track, lyrics about Equestria and characters from the show, an emotional guitar medley solo containing melodies from actual songs from the show. If you hear me crying in the corner of my room every so often, immediately assume that I listened to this song. Basic motherfuckers say that Rainbow Factory is Glazed Wooden Toaster's best song. I beg to differ. Awoken tells the story of a Rainbow Factory worker who begins to despise the workings of the Pegasus device and desires escape. It's a catchy banger of a tune, and I feel like it should get more love than it gets. I've made my praise for this track very clear, but this song was essential for me diving deep into the Brony music scene. It was also a song that hooked me instantly, with its emo-tinged guitar riffs and community-based lyrics. I adore this song. In my top 100 favorite songs of all time, it's somewhere in my top 20. Alright, that's my top 50 list. Let me know your top Brony songs in the comments below. I'd love to see what you all think. Thank you for watching, and please don't subscribe.